Everyone makes a what's in my camera bag video, right? I mean, even I did it once, and I think it's a great idea to see what a photographer or videographer uses for content creation. But the thing is, there are a lot of things that's not in the camera bag but still we use it, and that is exactly the point of this video. In this video, I am going to show you 5 things that I don't carry in my camera bag but I still use for content creation. There are some very cool things that you might not have seen before and you will see it in this video. I'm really excited to show it to you people. Hope you are too. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Okay, before starting the video, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, right? Okay, so starting with the first thing on the list is a 360 capsule made by the company called Meops. Now the small thing you are seeing is actually a very useful thing. Basically what this capsule does is it gets attached to your tripod and then to your camera, and it can actually give you amazing 360-degree motion. As you can see, just with a small capsule, I am able to replicate a horizontal pan motion. I don't have to use a fluid head, right? But now the fun begins where if you use 2 capsules, you can also get the vertical motion. So now you have horizontal and vertical as well. The question is, how do we control the motion? Simple, with a mobile phone. Both the capsules gets connected with the mobile phone via Bluetooth, and then using their application you can control that. You can shoot videos, you can shoot time lapses, long exposure time lapses, a lot of things. This thing looks small but is actually very useful. Now I received it just before the lockdown, so I did not get chance to go outside and shoot time lapse. So the first thing I'm going to do after lockdown is take this small beast outside and shoot time lapses. I mean, it's great for video, but I feel for time lapses this is a perfect product. The next thing on the list is a wireless transmitter. Now this is from the company named Axon. Now what is a wireless transmitter? It sounds very complex, right? Wireless transmitter. It's a very simple thing. Let me break it down for you. Wireless because it gets connected via Wi-Fi. Transmitter, what it does is basically it transmits the display of the camera to my smartphone. So it gets connected to the camera via HDMI cable, and the transmitter, as I said, gets connected to my mobile phone via Wi-Fi. I'm using it even now when I'm filming myself, and I believe when you're filming yourself, this tool is super useful. You not only can see yourself, but you have various features like focus peaking, zebra, histogram, waveforms, LUTs. These are the features that I find super helpful when filming myself. And this is something that's very small and I don't carry it in my camera bags, and I'm actually thinking it to include in my camera bag. This is a small tool, but I believe it will be also helpful when I'm shooting outdoors. Suppose I can't see the camera because of the weird angle, I can just use my smartphone and I can make sure I'm monitoring my camera at the same time. So again, it's a very small device, but I think it's super useful. The next thing on the list is a light painting stick by Magilite. Now it's not just a light stick, stick with me. Pun intended. Okay, so the thing is, this is not just a light painting stick. Obviously you can change colors, you can change the brightness, and you can use it for light painting. I haven't got a chance to use it much. As I said, I've received these products just before the lockdown. But the interesting thing is, it has a memory card which has images, and you can actually light paint those images. You're not getting what I'm saying? Just see for yourself. Obviously, there are certain restrictions to what kind of images you can insert in the memory card. I'll make a detailed video about each and every product, don't worry about it. But I think it's a super cool device to experiment with light painting. Especially, once this lockdown is over and once I start shooting astro, I believe this thing is going to be super cool. And people will be like, Saurav, what exactly did you use? Did you do Photoshop or something? But no, right? I used the Magilite light stick and got these amazing results. The fourth thing on my list is a gimbal. Again, it's by the same company, Axon. Now this is a gimbal for my DSLR cameras and for my mirrorless cameras. Now I've spent a lot of time with this gimbal, but once I shifted to mirrorless from DSLR, I started using it a lot more. Just because mirrorless are lighter and mirrorless cameras can actually focus continuously. So even I'm moving with the gimbal, I don't have to worry about the focus. The shots are super smooth and I get that cinematic motion, and it's very easy to balance, just takes a bit of practice and you're good to go. I believe gimbal is one of the favorite equipments of any type of filmmaker because of 2 reasons. 1, it is super convenient. 2, you don't have to worry about shooting handheld and then adjusting the stabilization in post-processing. It just makes the process of shooting videos a lot easier. The last but not the least are filters. Now I am a landscape photographer and I use filters for taking some of my landscape images. I use mainly a 10-stop ND filter and a circular polarizer. Now the thing is, for the lenses with a smaller filter thread, there are smaller circular filters that fits in my camera bag. But for the wide-angle lens I used, that's the 1530 Tamron 2.8, it actually doesn't support circular filters. I had to buy a square filter system in order to use filters with my wide-angle lenses. Now it is cumbersome and sometimes I feel very overwhelmed and it's difficult to carry as well. I would love to have a much more compact system, but even though it's cumbersome, the results are amazing. The image quality is superb, so I don't mind carrying it. Even though if it's not in my camera bag, I carry it separately. Right? So those were the things on my list, guys. I would love to listen what you guys don't carry in the camera bag but still use for content creation. Make sure you leave them down in the comments below. I hope you liked the video. If you liked it, press the like button. If you have not subscribed to the channel, I don't know what you're doing. Please go and subscribe to the channel, man. I'm making such good content and you're not subscribing. Okay, enough of drama. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye. Okay. I generally salute while saying, okay, I'll do that again. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.